bulb. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Продолжаю проходить Kingdom Come Deliverance. Сегодня только игру я взяла в свои руки. Ну, сначала непонятно было, нравится или нет, но теперь вижу, что игра клевая, нравится. Вот. Хотя я ее только начала играть в нее. Ну, кто придет на мои стримы, сам увидит и посмотрит, что. Ну, игра классная. Нравится мне вот эта атмосфера средневековья. Очень клево сделано. Я, конечно, хотела сегодня в Нир Автомату поиграть, но не получилось. А сейчас пару часиков поиграем в Kingdom Come Deliverance. Арта красиво нарисована, вообще прям классно. Загрузки здесь, кстати, долгие, ну, видимо, из-за графики. Ну, почему-то маленькое разнообразие артов. Там 4, по-моему, или 3, да, 4 арта, по-моему, показываются при загрузке. Тикс. Да пошел ты нафиг. Возмущается еще. Так, держать караул. И как это сделать? Давайте карту глянем. Ну я вроде как на месте. Нормально.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Are you serious? What the hell are you doing?
Просто дождаться утра. Утро. Или утра. Да, какая попу разница. Короче, дожидаемся рассвета. Нифига он свистит как громко.
Good day.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
Так, ну и что там, когда уже у нас ночь закончится и утро настанет?
How are you?
What do you think about the Skalitz folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege. Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing. I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
Then that's a fine lord.
Так, а как нам утра-то дождаться?
Good day.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
It's just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Так, ну и все, да? Все, что ли? А чё он? Почему он сразу историю-то не рассказал? А, о, можно перемотать, да? Это утро? А, так уже 5 часов, что ли? Почему мы все в кровище? Я не понимаю. Нифига себе.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Shit. That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. You don't want to end up like them.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Король Венгрии, Хорватии. Ну, Хорватия это Югославия.
Restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then
Словами
that Sir Radzig
унизил его.
Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Так, немцы все-таки, да? Ну, он же ему сказал преклонить колено. Ну, он как бы так себя и повел.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
А наш парень не очень доволен, потому что ему нужно же отомстить за своих родителей.
Are you serious?
Look where you're going.
Are you serious?
Be a bit more careful.
What the hell are you doing?
Hey!
Don't.
Так, подождите-ка. Где там перевязать раны или что? А почему тогда у меня красные вот эти круги?
Look where you're going.
Так, подождите, здоров, здоров, а... Угу. Так, тогда разговариваем с этим спаном, да?
The stump of that elm you chopped down. You're going to dig it out then?
I already did. I want to build a shed there. Stay here overnight. Be on the safe side. Go back to the fields tomorrow. Never seen you.
Tomorrow morning, well, our heads will be on fire.
What? What the hell are you doing? God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
I understand, lad, truly. But you can't bring the dead back to life by sacrificing your own. You'll have to wait till things settle down a little.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslaus's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone.
Нифига себе,
He
дождик.
defeated Wenceslas's
Ливень.
most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Так, я не пойму, вот эта белая полоска, желтая полоска. Вот эта белая, почему она все перекрывает мне? Почему?
What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Давайте закончим разговор.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in
А,
if I let
блин,
you,
мы ж
of all
поговорили
people, out?
уже. Мне Барыг разрешил. Блин.
Not a soul anywhere. That's a piece of good fortune.
Them with the strange clothes behind masks.
It all evens out in the end. You could have waited. Aye, good.
Так, это что за арена?
We'll stay here overnight to be on the safe side and go back to the field.
Так, а где мне лошадь-то свою найти?
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on them, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kubila?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
Well, he must be a fine lord to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Так, Как мне отсюда выбраться? Через эти ворота он меня не пускает. А? Просто пробежали и все. Почему не путешествуют-то? Так, не могу путешествовать. А, посему.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Да блин, мы же уже с тобой разговаривали.
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Ой. В смысле здоров? Ты чё? Вот это здоров называется.
Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Kurva!
Kurva!
Hey, watch it.
Блин, да я не понимаю, что это про здоровье.
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
Let me go. I'll give you silver.
How much?
Agree?
I wouldn't get out of bed for that amount. Not likely. Except back inside.
Leave me, I say. Let me go.
Easy, lad. Let's go quietly back to the castle.
Lay a finger on me and I'll stab you.
Are you mad? We're only trying to keep you alive. Stop your shit and come along.
Так, боюсь, если я сейчас подохну.
Ha!
Ёпрст, ты еще, да, пришел? Ну-ка, давай бежим нахер отсюда. Да пошел ты, падла! Они меня сейчас завалят. Жесть. Так, ну и прям интересно, где мы воскресимся.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go? Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Да почему у меня здоровья-то ни хрена нет?
What are you doing there?
Так, подождите.
Who's there? Well now, look what's come crawling out from under something. Come here, silly liver.
Да ты чё, блин, на меня нападаешь? Урод, блин.
What have we got here? At the wrong entertainment. Great! No more fooling around. And that's that. Fucker. The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. I'm over here.
А, блин. Задолбали. Ладно, я на этом буду заканчивать, но я не знаю, как мне здесь быть. Да беги быстрее, бля. Придурочный. Блин, вот придурки. Они меня преследуют. Да пошли вы нахер.
Got you now, fucker. Well, that's the end of you. The answer to my prayers. Fucker. Just...
Да почему, мать твою? А, он уставший, наверное. Или что? Да, блядь, что с ним не то?
What are you doing there? What have we got? Entertainment? Great. Fucker! What are you doing? You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me. What my arse?
Не пойму, что там с ногами какая-то хрень у меня.
To my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Someone there. And that's that. Well, You're dead.
Да пошли вы нахер. Отвалите от меня, падлы.
At the wrong entertainment. Great.
Так, как мне вылечиться от этого всего, блядь?
all you've got. Well, that's the end of you. Well now, look what's come crawling out.
Так, ладно, я на этом буду заканчивать, потому что хер его знает. Я не знаю, что здесь дальше делать. У меня почему-то все красное нафиг. Здоровья нет, хотя подлечиться я не могу. Но это странно, короче говоря. И главное, в замок меня тоже не пускает. Это тоже нехорошо и очень странно. Ладно, так что всем пока-пока, всем добра и удачи. И до встречи, пока-пока, добра и удачи.